WDMS News.
Today is Monday, April 8th, A-Day. Please stand for the pledge and the Dundalk Middle School Code of Conduct.
Good morning and welcome back, team.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community.
Please be seated. Now let's find out what happened on this date in history.
Hi, I'm Russ Mitchell with a look at this day in history, April 8th. In 1652, Cape Town, South Africa was founded by traders for the Dutch East India Company. On this day in 1992, former U.S. tennis champion Arthur Ashe told a press conference he had acquired immune deficiency syndrome, or AIDS. He had caught the disease from a blood transfusion. In 2005, leaders from around the world joined the funeral services for Pope John Paul II in St. Peter's Square at the Vatican. And on this day in 1974, Hank Aaron slugged his way into home run history. As Aaron chased Babe Ruth's 714 career home runs, he received many death threats. But many fans supported him, including the Babe's widow. On his home field in Atlanta, Hammer and Hank knocked the ball out of the park and into the record books. And that's this day in history.
Today's science question is, what type of scientist studies living things? And now here's Emily with the word of the day.
Today's word of the day is resolute. Commencement day, speakers generally urge new graduates to be resolute in pursuit of their dreams. And again, today's word of the day is resolute.
Now let's get a check on the weather from Madison.
Good morning, this is Madison here with your WDMS weather for Monday, April 8th. Today, partly cloudy, fog this morning, a small possibility of isolated showers in the afternoon, 20% chance. Tonight, mostly cloudy, fog after midnight, chance of precipitation, 20%. That was your WDMS weather, and here are the temperatures for the next 7 days.
Thanks, Madison.
Now for some words of wisdom.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This time with a few words of wisdom. Listen to the words of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, great American poet. Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime, and departing leave behind us footprints in the sands of time. That's an excellent thought, one worth remembering. We can make our lives sublime. The word sublime means excellent, grand. Each one of us is capable of creating an excellent life. One way we can do this is by remembering the great men and women who have gone before us. So today, think about this. As you walk through life, you leave your own special and absolutely unrepeatable footprints in the sands of time. The question is, whose footprints are you following? Well, something to think about this, and somehow make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.
And here's Mr. Barish.
Morning, Dundalk Middle School, and welcome back. I hope everyone had a relaxing, restful spring break with family and friends. As we enter this week, we are entering the last week of the third quarter. So it's important that we make sure we get ourselves on track as we finish and we begin, I should say, our final home stretch of the year. This Friday will be a half day for students, so teachers can work on completing their third quarter grades. And again, students, please make sure during the course of this week you conference with your teachers and you check your grades and your progress on Edline. If you don't remember or have your code, you can see Miss Gibson to have your code activated or reactivated so you can see how your progress is. And that way, if there's any last-minute assignments you can turn in, or if there's any upcoming assessments, you can make sure you have all your work prepared and ready to go. Again, the third quarter ends this week. Wanted to also remind all students that today began our grab-and-go breakfast. And this is also information for all of our students and also all of our staff. Beginning today, in the cafeteria, and we also have a kiosk stand in the entrance, actually next to Miss Swift's room, in the entrance that goes down towards the auditorium, 2 areas in which you can get your grab-and-go breakfast. So students, now you will have options. You can either have your regular breakfast, or you could have your grab-and-go breakfast that will begin to be served regular time. Actually, from 8:05 to 8:15, you can grab your breakfast. And if you get your grab-and-go breakfast before 8:05, then you would be still eating that breakfast, able to eat that breakfast in the cafeteria. After 8:05, you will be able to grab your breakfast on your way from your kiosk and from the cafeteria, because at that point, 8:05, that will be the only breakfast that's served in the cafeteria. You will be able to take that breakfast and eat that in homeroom. Teachers, if you notice, Mr. Mike has placed strategically throughout the building additional trash cans in each and every locker alcove for the grab-and-go breakfast trash to be thrown. So again, students, please take this opportunity to make sure you have a breakfast, most important meal of the day, either the regular breakfast or, again, the grab-and-go breakfast, which you can eat in homeroom during homeroom, with the expectation that by the time announcements are over, you are finished your breakfast. So students, again, please take the opportunity to either have your regular breakfast or your grab-and-go breakfast, which can be eaten during homeroom. I want to remind all of our students that tomorrow we are going to be having a PTSA meeting, so please encourage your parents to come out to attend our PTSA meeting. PTSA does a lot of things for our school. It's great if we can get additional volunteers to provide support and time helping our PTSA grow and help do all the wonderful things, again, that they do. Want to make sure all students continue having, we finish the before spring break on a positive note. I ask and request that all students continue to work hard from this point to the remainder of the end of the school year, as well as making good, safe decisions. That includes hallway behavior and also in the classroom, listening to your teachers, again, making excellent decisions, being to class on time, and again, when teachers ask students to do things, we want to make sure all students comply with the request and continue doing a good job. Again, we finished the last week before spring break on a positive note. I'd like to continue that same piece and finish the school year and the quarter very strong. So again, Dundalk Middle School, I'm counting on all the students in this building to make positive and safe decisions so we can move from being a good school to a great school. Teachers, we will have a faculty meeting after school today in the library. Thank you. This concludes my announcements. Now back to Emily and Intisar. Have a wonderful day, DMS.
This is Intisar
and Emily reminding you to
stay classy, Dundalk Middle School.